Are you started?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Early one morning, as Duck was sound asleep, quack, quack, there came a strange noise. It sounded like psh, psh, and it came from right under the bed. Duck wasn't quite sure what it was, and she was much too afraid to look. Instead, she jumped out of bed and ran to find help. All of us get scared. Sometimes it's for a good reason, but other times we get scared of silly things. Let's become detectives and join Duck and her friends as they set off on the Great Monster Hunt by Norbert Landa. Pig! Called Duck. There's something under my bed and it's making strange sounds. It goes psh, psh, gah. Psh, psh, grr? Asked Pig. Oh my! We need somebody strong to help. Stay right where you are. And Pig ran to find Bear. Pig told Bear all about the frightening thing under Duck's bed. It goes psh, psh, grr, bang, bang! And I wanted to tell you, Bear, because you are so strong. Bear picked up a huge log. It's true. I'm strong enough for almost anything. But perhaps we need someone who is loud enough to scare this thing away. And so they ran to find Wolf, who was about to begin his morning howling. Wolf, there is something terrifying and dreadful under Duck's bed. It goes grrr, bang, bang, wham, wham, all of the time. And we thought you could help us frighten it away. Of course I can, said Wolf proudly. There is no match for what I can do. Just listen. Oh! But perhaps we need somebody who is clever enough who can help us. And so they ran to find Owl. Owl, listen! There is something terrifying and dreadful under Duck's bed. It goes grrr, bang, bang, wham, wham, grrr. Owl was at a loss for words. We thought you'd know what it was because you are so clever, said Pig. Clever? Yes, that is what I am. And so I can tell you one thing. Duck is in great danger! Pig, Bear, and Wolf all huddled together. Are you sure? They asked. Oh, yes! Can you imagine anything kind and cuddly making such a noise? Oh, no, said Bear. It must be a monster, said Pig. There is only one way to deal with the monster, and that is to trap it. And so all the animals set about gathering rope and nets and useful pokey things, and the four of them bravely set off toward Duck's house. Owl led the way, because trapping the monster was her clever idea. Then came Wolf, howling loudly. Ow! Next came Bear with his monster buster stick. And last, King Pig, clutching his monster catcher net. And finally, they arrived at Duck's house. And the four of them slowly flattened their ears against the door. But no monstrous sound was heard. No screaming, no crying, no calling for help. Maybe we're too late, whispered Bear. Oh no! Pig cried in despair. Duck, are you there? And then the door slowly creaked open. It was Duck! You're here! She exclaimed.
Duck, you are in great danger,
said Bear. Yeah, there's a monster under your bed. Duck looked like she was about to faint. A monster? How do you know? Well, because it goes psh, psh, grr, bang, bang, wham, wham, grrr, and hoo, 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 added Owl, and let's get 'em! And all the animals charged into Duck's house. Then they slowly crept up the stairs. Until they heard a noise. And it was coming from right under Duck's bed. Owl slowly crept up, lifted the blanket, and shined her lantern. All the animals gasped. They could not believe their eyes. Right there, under Duck's bed, was a tiny mouse, sleeping soundly in its tiny bed. Well, I never, said Duck.
Do you know what we've just done?
Said Owl. And all the animals giggled and smiled at how silly they'd been.
We've just made a monster out of a mouse.
Yay!